Elven workshop. Let's see what we can do. I'm loving these arches. I'm thinking we get inspired by these arches. Do loads of arches. Think of really round ground, I'm assuming. Just kind of ethereal. So shall we be inspired by this roundness to start with? It is very loud. Let's chuck that down a second. Right, let's get rid of this arch. And then we'll lower this further. And then we're going to get rid of these instantly because I would like not to have the pointy bits. I want it flat. I also want it very wood-based around here. I'm thinking we do a few different ones. Let's maybe build more of a path. Let's say it's kind of... we'll do that. Right, let's... Can we make it swoop in? There we go. A big swoopage. Don't know if that's too swoopy, but we could build loads of trees and stuff. It might be really nice. What if we go from here? Let's see where this one lands. That is tiny. That's not going to do us any help. Here we go. I just kind of like all of these swoops. I'm not gonna lie. Where does this swoop go? I just like all these cross grounds. Why have I never thought to do it like this before? That's pretty. Okay. Can we then do... No, that's not gonna work. I wonder if we can do it like this as well. We're all getting dizzy together, guys. All absolutely getting dizzy. As you do. There we go. We're gonna link in this one. We're gonna delete this bit up here. I don't know why we're doing all these swoops. I just kind of like the idea of them. Right. Let's get rid of this one here. I don't know if swoopy bits are really elven in nature, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of all these round circles and stuff. It is a little thing after all, isn't it? Right, so got some swoopy bits. Let's maybe get some more little workshops. I mean, it says workshops, so that genuinely could mean anything. So we're just gonna anything. Maybe we can... I was like, if we do it over there, it's gonna look like Mickey Mouse, isn't it? Let's try not to make it look like Mickey Mouse. Maybe we could just do it in a line of 3. But then that's odd because there's only 1. And then this bit isn't centered. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? Maybe we get another big circle and pop it in the middle. We're just making it up now, guys. We've boobed, so we're making it up. Move this arch here. Oh, we lost my tree. The tree cannot exist. Okay. I feel like we've absolutely boobed right from the start now. Which is making me a little bit sad. I don't know why I was insisting that we were going to do these spooky lines. Kind of just like the idea of like some grass and stuff. Really like the idea of all these grass. There you go. Maybe if we fill it in, it won't look as strange. I mean, very off-center, but maybe not as strange. I feel like we just should start again. You know that? I feel like we should just start again. Absolutely start again. We regret everything we've done here. So let's just start again from the top. Okay. Maybe not that far back. Right. This is where it started. Right. I want to stick with this circle thing. The whole thought of it is the circle thing. So we have circles. Also, my chat is not seeming to work. So if anybody is talking, I am so sorry. Like, it was not showing up. There we go. Hiya! Welcome in. For whatever reason, the chat was not showing. I'm so sorry if I've missed you and you've disappeared. How are we doing? How are we doing? There we go. Managed to get it to work now. I've had a bit of a crisis. Hopefully, it'll start working now. Always great when things like this happen, isn't it? Right, okay. Try again. I like the idea of the circles. Right, we're sticking with the circles. But I think we maybe need to... Right, what about here? Oh, that doesn't circle. Start here. Okay. Gonna start here. Gonna go round. And then we go in a bit. There we go. We're getting somewhere now, guys. And then if we go in a little bit further. Hope you're not getting dizzy, because I know I am. And then one more. Oh, maybe that's a little bit too. Oh. It's maybe a bit too close, is it? Yeah, that one. We'll maybe leave out that circle there. Right, we're going to fill in these bits then with flowers. Here we go. Oh, I don't want a bush. No bush. There we go. I don't want these bushes. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could keep the bushes. That's pretty. And then you've got that big one here. Could we maybe then somehow work out how to do some more arches? This is meant to be. We can move these. That's fine. We'll just do over here. Well, that's huge. That is huge. We'll move this. I don't know how big this is going to be. Why can we not get it to go here? Right, okay. Right. Now we're going to move this. Where does it fit into this big grand plan? Gonna stop you there. Just get rid of you, shall we? Just get rid of you. Beautiful. We'll make these arches, and if you want to go like that, maybe we'll connect you to here. Just gradually move this stuff over a bit. Might have to do some of this by hand since, you know, my boob's a little bit. Try and keep it in the middle of the path. Nope, that's not what we're trying to do. I wonder if we can use the technique that is, see, we're doing a terrible job now. This was looking nice before. Why you don't let me touch stuff? How do we make a nice, beautiful, big circle? I'm terrible at this, guys. Absolutely terrible at making big circles. Because these do not go big enough. Why does this... Nope. Oh. Okay, this might fit the middle ring. Just. Okay. Right. Oh, this would have been perfect if we were doing it here. Okay, can we make this really short then? How did we manage to get that so perfect, but yet so wrong all at the same time? I'm gonna keep that as a feature, I think. Not got to be perfect all the time. Thankfully. Because we'd be doing a very terrible job. There you go, just a little wall. Thankfully, it can be pretty bad. They still haven't done their workshop though, so probably should actually concentrate on the workshop. Do some really big arches though. I was kind of hoping we could maybe, I don't know, like a wall, like if we make something in here, like if we can put in some sort of terribly designed, I don't know, something. Okay, Elven workshop. What is classed as the middle? Here. Goes over 2 rings. Right, if we put you here. Put you there. Seeing we can't rotate this round. Right, we're gonna get rid of the path here. Gonna keep the path here. We're gonna build something that is small. Gonna work at the same size as this. Maybe if we move it, there we go. If it ain't got low legs, it can't get in the way. Right, so a little bit further. I'm gonna make these go back arches, but I need to know the rough size. Okay, right. Then we're gonna delete this bit of wall. Or just maybe go over here. This will be easier. Delete this wall. Off you pop. Thank you. Delete this right here. Keep this bit. There we go. Gonna delete. There. No. Gonna make sure we delete the right part. There we go. No. You. Slither. There we go. Let's move over. Slither. Right, okay. Now, can we put in path again? In the tiniest of sizes. I don't want the path to be here. I wanted to let me do my arches. I don't want to do... I don't want to do that. I wanted beautiful arches. It's not gonna let me have pretty arches, is it? Maybe we can keep it like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just not what I wanted. Right, okay. And then we're gonna creep up here. Trying to get these pillars to go in the leg bit where that arch is. Is it big enough? I don't think it really matters where I want it. Still not big enough. There we go. Is that equal? A little bit higher. Like a little mushroom house so far. Like a little mushroom. Okay, so got a roof. Of this one. They are. It's one of my favorite things about this game, just how peaceful everything sounds. I actually found it wonderful. Just the brick noises. It is 110% like some of my favorite things of it. How are you doing today? get this one skinny still. I'm still struggling to see how I'm going to make this look elven. I think I'm just kind of doing my own little thing at this point. Well, it says Elven Workshop, so I suppose it's kind of whatever I want it to be, really. Make this skinny. Alright, make this tall. Can we then... If we remove a little bit from the back... How tall can these walls go? Pretty tall, okay. That's fine. Okay. If we then paint on the inside, maybe? Does this have no effect? Okay, we might have to do this the other way then. We might do this the old way of bridges. The stairs, sorry. Right. This is going to be pain in the butt. And I bet there was so much easier ways to do this. Much easier ways to do this. But, clearly I have chosen violence. I bet if we had just, like, drawn this round the thing and moved up, it would have been just as good. I would also wish there was, like, a copy-paste button. I think that would be really handy. Oh. Okay, we got some arches. We got some arches going. What's going on with this arch, though? Okay, 1 miss, 2, 1 miss, miss, 2. We're clicking the wrong ones. This one, miss, 2. I am making such a big seed of this, guys. Miss 2. Alright, starts on this side. Miss 2. Miss 2. Okay, and then it's going to be a bit wonky at the back. Hello! How are you doing? I am doing okay. I'm making a right red up, but you know what? We carry on. We carry on. I don't even know where the end of this is to even fix this. How do I want this to go away. How do we chop this in half? I feel like every single thing that I've learned from this game has instantly gone out my brain. Everything. There we go. It's like I've never played this game before. My brain is just gone absolutely floofy. Oh, no, not that way. There, right. Got some curves all the way around. What a disaster this is going to be. Right, got some curves. I still think everything is too tall though. I think we need to put some curves around the one below it as well. Hopefully won't make such a big seed of this one though. Start at the back. Today's daily thing is Elven workshop. So I'm trying to do loads of like arches to make it an Elven workshop. I'm thinking of like fantasy elf as opposed to like Santa's workshop. Which I'm assuming what it meant, because I'm assuming if it meant like Santa's workshop, it would have been all weird looking. Oh, where's my leg here? I've got like a weird bit here. Very like this game sometimes like makes me feel very, very dumb. That is the stage of my building grief today. I am feeling pretty stupid. I am fine. I am just trying to get this to work, and all my things that I thought of, it's not working the way I want it to work. So I'm getting a little frustrated because I just can't get it to... The way that I have it in my head is not how it's coming out, and it's frustrating me. But I am absolutely fine. Thank you for asking. Like I said, I'm just getting very frustrated that I can't. I clearly am just doing a very bad job today. We all have really bad builder days, right? Not the only one, I hope. Ah, I keep looking through stuff, which is kind of annoying. I'm also a little bit stuffed up. I'm starting to come to realization I may have slight hay fever, as much as I'm unwilling to admit it. So maybe that's why. Why does it do some... Okay. Maybe we can... Can I make that purple? No! Okay, right. Can we live with this? And we just put loads of flowers around it, right? This is so off-center, though. It's a nice color, isn't it? It's a really nice color. Um... Building to briefs are all well and good if you actually know what you want to build. But then when you have no clue, I feel a bit silly. This doesn't look very elven at all. Like, everything looks off-centered. Like, I want to get rid of these bits. But I don't want that spiky top bit. Is there a way to, like, make these arches less archy? Can I just start bashing some? And then it just looks wonky. I can't get this to make this look like how I want it today. Where's the... Okay, right. They now blend in. I think. But now this bit's got a stupid pointy bit. I don't like the stupid pointy bit. I wish I could build it without the stupid pointy bit. Yeah, well that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not building anything from any imagination. This is purely my imagination, but it's just it's not building how I want it to build, basically. Like I just don't want these spiky bits. Like this being here. Can I turn off the spiky bit? If I move this elsewhere, can I turn off the spiky bit? No, I don't. I think we're either spiky or we're not spiky. Which means we could bump this higher. Maybe to compensate. And then this could maybe go higher to compensate for that. And then this could go higher. And then we put a roof on it. Right, a little bit smaller. Oh. A little bit round. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Oh. I think the only build that I've actually done that has been completely my own copying anything was when I tried to do the Lord of the Rings build, and I very quickly discovered I do not enjoy doing that, so I've never tried it again. I just really did not like having to follow a blueprint, so I'm not going to. It is not for me. And that is okay. Right? It turned out so bad, and like I just hated it. I cannot follow a blueprint. I walked into Helm's Deep with so much hope, and I walked out with so much disappointment. I am never doing that again. I was like, how hard could it be, right? Yeah, no thanks. You know, the one thing I've not really ever built in this game is actually a castle, which is crazy because this game is completely made for castles. I think I made like one once. Maybe we can make like a massive castle one day. I still haven't finished my village though either. But how are you doing? Are you all rested up from your big ordeal? Come on, little brick. This is meant to be just like a little speed build. I'm not meant to be spending too long on this. I'm trying to just concentrate on getting my ideas out rather than anything else. With these tiny daily like challenges, it's not meant to go on for hours and hours, which I seem to have a habit of doing, so. No, I don't want the legs. The legs go away. That's kind of cute. I like the multicolored arches. I feel like we need maybe, is it this one? Could do that. Kind of want to put a double roof on. Like a little double bubble going on. Gotta get rid of this. I haven't put windows or doors in here. I feel like we need to maybe block up here. Can I put... Yeah, okay, I can put walls here. Okay. Can I make some stone walls? I want the bottom ground to be stone. I want this one to be... Lumply. And we'll make it this dark color. These pillars... No, we need these to be bright. So if we make this dark, and then this dark. Yeah, enjoy it when you can, right? Oh no, I lost Eden. Enjoy the freedom. Oh, that's okay. It's probably not your Wi-Fi, to be honest. It is probably YouTube. If you hit that ×2 fast forward, you will land up probably being the right speed it actually is. Okay, right. Oh. Why does this one feel like... Like that. There we go. That looks a bit better. We've got some arches. We can put some windows in there. See, that's like a really sharp steep. And this just carries over. 2, 3. Control. Control. There we go. Some big windows. Can we get some big windows on this wall? Okay, maybe we can only get 2. 1, 2. So why is this one so off-centered compared to the other one? Like, this one feels so small. This one... Maybe it's that. And then this needs dragged along a bit. I think that looks a bit better. There we go. This wall still feels like kind of bigger though. That's pretty. That's really pretty. I kind of want to put all the arches in these things now. Okay, this is a bridge. So this isn't gonna work that way. Ooh. I don't want to really put anything at the front because I feel like it'll take away from it a little bit. Let's maybe put a door there. And a door here. We're looking at the front. Yeah, I really love like ruins and like windows that are no longer there and things. They're really pretty, aren't they? I really want this to focus on being like in the middle of this arch. Maybe in the middle of... My problem is not all of these arches are created equal. And we are trying that thing of not trying to overdo things. Which feels like a miracle. Kinda looks like a yummy cake. I wonder what this looks like lit up at night. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Move this over a bit. They look really good, don't they? Like, I have to get this game is like got really pretty bits. Can have a flag in the roof. It's very like circular. The only thing, it looks very circular. I might just fill a lot of the rest in with trees. Here we go. You walk through this way. Lots of fluffy trees. We maybe have a pond. If all else fails, throw in ponds, right? It's always like the valid option. Throw in a lake. Or does the stupid lake have to be circular too? Why do I insist on making things circular? What happens if I start it here? Oh no, that won't then cut through my building. That'll cut round the back. Close your eyes, kids. We're away to get dizzy. I've just gone completely silent now because I'm concentrating. Hope you like the brick noises. You probably want me to shut up more often, to be honest. Right, okay. I kind of want to use the fact that these are floating. Like it's, I mean, maybe the floating doesn't quite work here. Though I do like the idea of it. Maybe we'll keep the floating for a future build. Right, we got a little wooden bridge. You come on over. And then there's like some stepping stones across. We got a pretty little garden. With a big tree. Probably helps if I paint the roof color. We'll do this blue, shall we? I feel like we needed to break up the blue. The purple by doing some blue. My middle core can be blue. And the walls can be... well, the doors can be purple. Okay, this floor here is to be stonework. And it is to be this yellow color. This one here is to be dark. And stone. I feel like it's just missing something that adds something to it. Like it's a bit... aw, that sounds really cute. Honestly, modern cities are so overrated. I would rather live in a world like this any day. I would much rather live here. Also looks a little bit like a birthday cake at this point, not gonna lie. It'll be the yummiest birthday cake people have ever seen, though. Do we have any decoration blocks anywhere? Not even up at the top? Oh, okay. I wouldn't mind, like, a bench or two. You want to give me a bench? Anything? There we go. Are we ready for the 1001 flowers? Can we paint these flower pots? No, okay. I didn't think we could, but you know, always worth checking. Okay, what else can we... I still want my little bench. This is like nothing like a workshop though. I will fully admit this is nothing like the debrief. I want to just sit here looking out, watching the pond down below. I want to be that, people. I know this is not meant to be here, but I kind of dig this random build that we've just slapped down. Like, there's no reason for it, but I kind of dig how, like, weird and out of place it looks. But we're going to remove it because that means I'm going to have to build a whole new thing, and that's not what we're doing today. Why does everything I build always look very similar? It always looks incredibly similar. So there we go, guys. Here is a look, and I want to flop it to nighttime. This is kind of how I envision this being seen. Where's the moon? There you are. When everything is sleepy. Maybe it looks better in daytime. That's okay. See you later. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's always a joy to have you in. Thank you so much for popping in. Like, nothing about this screams Elven workshop. But yeah, there we go. There's our tiny daily theme. Yeah, it's nothing kind of like what the brief was. Got a little carried away just doing my own thing. But you know what, I kinda like it. I think it landed up being pretty decent, even if it wasn't how we envisioned, maybe the creator envisioned this thing turning out. But this is what we've landed up with, guys. Our little inventor inspired by nature. Perhaps the elven person is looking at the tree and just taking inspiration by nature and its forms and everything. But there we go. That is our elven workshop, which looks nothing like that, but I have quite enjoyed making a really pretty circular garden. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. It's been lovely as always to be hanging out with you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the very next episode. See you later, guys. Bye!